Welcome back. Welcome back to the Sicilian Dragon. Today, handicapped Stockfish without two side pawns against Stockfish with a full setup. I did it so that I could show you an instructional video about what happens when you're down two side pawns. It was more weird than that. Sicilian defense Bowser. Now just normal Sicilian, perfect play. Well, it would be a Sicilian defense if there were those two side pawns. Okay. Yeah, just normal trades. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with just straight up taking here, but whatever. Stockfish has its weird ideas. Rook a6. I don't know why you don't play Rook a2. The computer does not like it, but okay. Castles, castles. Bishop c8. Rook c6. a5. Ooh, passed pawn, which was there since the start. Okay, you got back a pawn for and black like Stockfish is playing black just blundered one. a4. Rook e1. Bishop d7. Just letting this pawn go by. Queen d2, bishop f6, bishop a2. Okay, now we're actually there. And my GUI nibbler, it says bishop after bishop a2, the evaluation for white is 25.1%. Queen b8. Okay, apparently now it's not so good. Bishop d4, bishop takes d4, queen takes d4. Now the evaluation is 32.8. So actually, the Stockfish seems to be making mistakes, just letting the other Stockfish creep back up. Queen d6, rook c3, rook fc8, rook e2, rook takes c3, queen takes c3, bishop g4, f3, bishop d7, queen d4, e6. You obviously can't take because you blunder the queen. Yeah, queen f6, queen b6. Okay, minus 1.5. It was minus 1 before, so it looks like yeah, because good moves apparently are not so good. King h2, best move. Queen c7. First, computer judged not a good move at all of the game. Queen c7 is an inaccuracy. Computer now says minus 0.8. So we could actually have a draw here. Minus 2 pawns, we can have a draw. This is exciting stuff. I was excited watching this. g3. Now it's back to minus 1. Valuation's 81.8 for black, 15 for white. So it's actually gone down. It's minus 1.1. Queen a1. E takes d5. Bishop takes d5. Maybe to add more pressure onto the a4 square. Rook a5, c4, a3. Just perfect play. It's Stockfish. Queen d4, rook a6. And now a bishop sacrifice. Yeah. The computer does not call it a brilliant move, but it probably is because you just sacrifice a bishop. Bishop takes f7, king takes f7. Now you have to play queen d5. If you don't play queen d5, it's minus 3 and you're done. Queen d5, king f6. Yeah, suddenly the computer plunged. King f6, queen d4, king f7. Great play from both sides. I think the Stockfish is trying to draw it or something. Now rook e6, you see, this is pin that you can't take. And if you take this, you lose the queen. But okay, it's a good move. a2, rook takes f7. Great move. If you hadn't played that, it was again minus 3. Now, for some reason, Stockfish promotes to a bishop. A bishop. And now, your first instinct like is take. Then this queen takes, you take, and you're just down a bishop. Whereas for some reason, when you do this, you're still fully down a bishop, but at least you have a queen and some fighting chances. Just you're defending your pawns. I don't know. The computer is like, oh, this is about equal. Now the evaluation from the GUI nibbler, 40.2 for white. We actually have chances of a draw if this continues like this. I'm surprised that Stockfish is not just going like, hold on, I'm gonna win. It's actually kind of letting the game slip through its fingers. King g2, great move apparently. It's like the only move because it defends f3. Queen d2, I don't know. Yeah, it defends f3, I guess. Queen d2, queen f2. Apparently king h3 is better because this is still defended because the queen has been diverted. Queen d2, queen f2, queen d3. Another inaccuracy from Stockfish with the black. Now it's minus 0.5. Queen takes f2 and king takes f2 was better. It was minus 1. But I suppose Stockfish is trying to take the c4 pawn. g4 is a great move, and you let them take the pawn. And now actually 53.0 for um, for black. Now king g3. Okay, now it's minus 0.9. Queen c3. 0.64. Queen e2. Okay, it's 0.8. King f7. Queen f2. Queen b3. Queen f1. It was apparently better to play queen e7. I think you're trying to, like, if you go on the dis rank, I don't know. I'm not really sure. You have to find queen f2 again. Anyway, so bishop d5, queen h1. Now there are a lot of good moves. I don't know. Stockfish should be playing excellent and best moves. This is weird. King g7, an inaccuracy. Queen a1. Now Stockfish desperately going back and forth, back and forth. But I don't know if it was desperate. I would be desperate. Queen b6 minus 1 now. King g3. And now the eval from Nibbler for a few moves now. The computer here says minus 1. It's like 0.1. It's almost like it knew that something was going to happen. Hmm. Queen b, queen f2, queen b2. Just a lot of checks. Queen b3. Apparently it was better to just keep giving the checks. Anyway, queen b3, king f2, queen d3, king g3. Just excellent and best. Looks normal again. Just moving around. King g3, great move. Queen e3, queen f1, king f8. Ooh. So it looks like the computer did know something was gonna happen. So I don't know. Probably, I'm sure any grandmaster can tell you what's wrong with this move. But apparently, queen f4 or even king e8 or queen d4 is winning for um for black. King e7 misses it. It's almost back to equal now, minus 0.7. King g3, king f8, queen d1, king e7. Good move, few good moves. Queen h1, king d6, queen f1, king e5, queen a1, king e6, queen h1. Inaccuracy now to minus 1.7. Bishop d5, queen f1, queen e5, king f2, queen d4. Yeah, just a bunch of checks. Okay, inaccuracy minus 1.7. Now it's back to 0.7. Yeah. Ooh. Now here was the decisive mistake. Queen a7 check, bishop d7, and now I don't know. I think that bishop just ends up being good. So it went on. Another inaccuracy, and I don't know. Just the computer finally played more like a computer, except for the inaccuracies. Then this was just a mistake, and then now it's past 100 moves. Evaluation is 0.0%, and just you're up a bishop now, and you just win. You trade off the queens, you push your passed pawn, and you find mate, and that's just checkmate. So this was weird, and if you review it, 80.8 accurate, 86.8 accuracy from the world's best engine and player, 90.5 for winning. And yes, I know it was like 100 moves, but that is still like really, yeah. And performance ratings 1500 and 1650. That is not worthy of Stockfish. That is weird. And yeah, that's it. Bye. See you in the next one.